Good rainy morning to you. This is actually Memorial Day weekend when I'm filming this. Um, I have a different plan for this area. We are in Veggieland. I have decided to extend these beds to 16 foot. That bed right there may not do that, but the rest of them will be extended 16 foot. This one, I'm thinking about extending that, maybe, or just leave it like it is since there is a rose bush planted in the middle. I may just, this asparagus bed, add it up here to make it where it's 16 foot, maybe, because if not, it won't be able to go 16 foot down, and just push all this further down into the four corners, and of course it will be pushed further down into the blackberry fields area. But that's my thinking as of right now. I will not be doing that until after garden season. This garden season is over. Just a thought I had in my mind, just to make these 8-foot beds 16 foot long instead of 8 foot long, so double my planting space up here. Now that I'm looking at um, the garden, Veggieland, I'm thinking I need to do 3 16-foot beds. This is how long the asparagus bed will be right there. I just extended it this morning a little bit, but I want 16-foot bed here, 16-foot bed there, 16-foot bed here. And I know this will have to be moved. That's fine. And then after the 16-foot beds, go and make a 8-foot bed. Make sure I'm not stepping on anything. That 4x4 bed will probably stay right there. Um, because I don't think I can extend that bed for 8 feet unless I move it over. And I really don't want to do that. I know some of them irises will have to be dug. Um, and I know those in here, and there's some surprise lilies and some daffodils right there. They will have to be moved. But that's what I'm thinking, doing 3 16-foot beds here, and then do three 8-foot beds, then do the 4x4 beds. I don't know if I want to move that cherry tree that's over there or not. I don't know. But as of right now, I hate moving anything. Um, but I want the 8-foot beds to have other things other than, may put tomatoes in there, maybe not. But that is, I think that would make it really, really nice and more growing space for Veggieland, because I love veggies. Fresh grown tomatoes. Tomatoes are my favorite thing to grow. And then that way I can, put a 16-foot panel up on along those posts for the 16-foot beds, and then the 8-foot beds, if I need to add more tomatoes, I could just do tomato cages. And I like to have, I'm dreaming here, so bear with me. Then on the 8-foot beds, between the 8-foot bed and the 4-foot bed, have archways on all of them. I think that would look really cool. And of course, we're going to have these tubs. And I do have volunteer tomatoes in this, and I'm letting them grow. Letting them grow. It looks like something's eating on them. But these are just volunteers. I'm going to just let them go and see how we do. So, but that's what I'm thinking of Veggieland. Oh, and there will still be a bed alongside the fence. But that's what I'm thinking. is to do some 16-foot beds, and then 8-foot beds, and then 4-foot beds. And this bed will no longer be there because we're going to extend it down. But that's what I'm thinking right now. I think that would be a great idea. That bed will stay. The long bed up there will stay. But it just focus. I may, after we get to the 4-foot beds over here, depending on where it is, add another long bed like that. But then again, I don't know. I don't know how far over we will be for the 16-foot and the 8-foot. I think it'd just be more growing space for me. At least that's what I'm thinking. I may change my mind. Who knows? So that is it for today. So see y'all later and have a very blessed day.